enlisted.
Right.
You know, that point is totally misunderstood. There was a time in 1964, in 1965, 1966, and 1967, where every evening we had Walter Cronkite on CBS Network News extolling the virtues of our fleet in the Pacific and our presence in Vietnam. We had Lyndon Johnson saying, hey, we're just about there. We had your Robert McNamara's. We had your General Westmoreland's. America supported our involvement. But everybody only remembers when the Tet Offensive came in '68 and, wait a minute, how come the Vietnamese are able to come into the U.S. Embassy in Saigon when the American casualties were continuing to increase? That America lost favor with its involvement in Vietnam. So we only remember 68, 69, 70, and then we really started to extract ourselves after that. But they forget that for all of those years, it was rah-rah America, rah-rah involvement, and we, accordingly, those of us who came of age in that period of time, went as we felt our obligation as a citizen in this country required. Of course, now that history has had some time to come by, that's all changed.
When GIs came back from World War II, they had the GI Bill, which was almost revolutionary. It gave them special privileges in housing, health, and all kinds of things. Now, why haven't the Vietnam veterans had something like that?
It's a lot of things, but I'll try and reduce it to its essence. Number one, we did not have a willing base of support to meet our needs, okay? We had spent, I think, $165 billion in pursuing our war in Vietnam. Guys come back like myself, and I required a lot of medical care in the hospitals, a lot of acute medical care. Neurosurgeons were involved, therapists were involved, I needed equipment, I needed a lot of things. The hospitals in this country for the veterans had long ago stopped being hospitals for what we came back from Vietnam with in the way of medical needs, acute medical care. The hospitals are populated now by veterans of the First World War and the Second World War. They have become glorified nursing homes. But beyond direct medical care, the GI Bill, the education program that was afforded the veterans of the Second World War, was very reluctantly brought back by Lyndon Johnson. He said in 1966 that he was going to veto the bringing back of the GI Bill for the Vietnam veteran because of cost. And the way they did it was, back in Korea, the GIs were getting $110 a month back in 1955 when they stopped with the Korean veteran. They brought it back in 1966 for the Vietnam veteran at $10 less.